Okay, so it's happening up in there.
Yeah.
Question, even before you continue with this, that means you bought the equipment,
We bought the equipment.
capital, school fees.
School fees. School fees funded my whole lifestyle. Yeah. So I imported them, yeah. Yeah. I asked my shoes guy, hey, can you guys look on the side where I can get some tattoo machines? They're like, yeah, sure. Here, do you need ink? Yeah, sure.
What?
Yeah.
So and now, how did you get this guy? How did you find your artist?
I think it was just common friends. First of all, I got some. I went through it. I got some fake artists. I used to use some needle, and it was just bad. Then we kicked him out, and the guy was always high. And then now we got a professional one.
Yo, that guy is a guy who's high is putting permanent ink on people.
It was bad. I think it tattooed like 1 or 2 people, and we said, hey, this is going to be a lawsuit. They don't even have licenses for this. And then we decided to get a professional guy.
Yeah.
His name was George. George.
So you have 2 Georges now.
Yeah, so I got George, the business partner, and I've got George, the
tattooist.
The tattoo artist that would later come to my house at night with a policeman and a gun. It's coming. The story is coming. Anyway, so yeah. So I've got a tattoo parlor now, and my customers are learning, oh, you also do tattoos. They come, they get tattooed. We did that.
So did you stop the fake tattoo?
Yeah,
the temporary.
we stopped the temporary. We used to do it, but it was very minimal. We tattooed a lot of people, man. I can look at some these people now on Instagram and some designs, and I can see this tattoo are the ones that did it.
Did you do yourself?
No. I never got tattoos until later.
What?
Yeah, and people used to ask me, why don't you have a tattoo? I'm like, I don't know, I just don't want to get them.
So this business continues.
Yeah, so it grows.
And now do you get customers from USIU?
A lot.
Because they are sure they are.
Now I'm getting everyone. Now my life is not even about anything happening in school. It has now.
You're not even in school.
It's everyone now.
Are you even in class?
Yeah. I used to religiously. I used to go to school.
Okay.
Yeah. And then later on, so the tattoo business grew. And then
2,500 a tattoo.
Sorry?
2,500 for every tattoo.
No, the small tattoos, they went all the way to 8 Gs, 10 Gs. We were making cash now.
Oh.
Now
and how much were you paying the tattoo artist?
Now we're making money half. 50%, yeah.
Oh,
which was another mistake.
Yeah, that gets
because I was paying him 50% of the gross.
Oh.
Yeah, not of the net. So we are supposed to split what you're left with after your cost.
After the rent.
My guy used to get top line. Yeah, so if you come and pay 5 Gs, you'll keep 2.5, and then you keep 2.5, and then all the costs are on you. Everything.
You guys made him rich. You are his employees.
Yeah. Anyway, so that business grows. We see, one tattoo artist is not enough. We go to our landlord. We tell him, we notice you've got another small office right opposite ours. Can we take it? So we take 2.
That means there must have been so much demand. People were sitting down waiting.
Yeah.
Because a big tattoo can take how long?
A big tattoo can take. My tattoos took 20 hours, so a big tattoo can take 3 hours.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the guy. So now we get another one who was better than the first one.
Better than George.
Yeah.
Who is this other one called?
I think it's Miselo.
Okay.
Some guy from Gumo. If you see this, you remember. He was very good. He's the one that did this, and I think this. Yeah.
Later on.
I think I'm hungry. We might have to eat soon. But anyway, yeah. Let's continue the story.
Yeah.
So he comes in. So now we've got 2 rooms now. So one room is for George. The other one is for Mr. Miselo. So now it's us everywhere now. So the cyber cafes. Has changed
to a tattoo
parlor. And it grew until one day the building's landlord decides that what my guy is doing by subletting part of the cyber cafe for some offices is illegal, and he shuts down the whole thing.
Oh man.
Shuts down the whole thing, and my guy is kicked out. together with his tenants.
Yeah.
So my business dies instantly from that.
Why did you think of moving?
No, it's instant. You wake up on a Sunday,
Oh
the guy
yeah,
has locked the doors.
yeah.
So you guys are begging for him to at least open for you to collect your stuff, because that is not your problem. It's supposed to be the problem of him and the guy that we were subletting from. So at this particular point, I'm still doing clothes. So I'm doing clothes, I'm doing tattoos. But one of the guys I was dressing, his name is Mr. Creme de la Creme. Okay. So Creme is now my friend. So when he's doing his extreme thing on Citizen with Mr. Prime, Creme hits me up. He's like, okay, I need 4 shirts, Kogi shirts. I need 4 this, I need this, I need this. So we become friends, okay? So when I move, so after my thing gets shut down,
Tell me you got your equipment out.
yeah,
Okay.
I got everything. It wasn't a lot. It was just 2 machines and a laptop. and
You left your couch.
Yeah. I took it. Hey, I can't. So that couch was from Georgie's car, their family car.
Okay, so
Yeah. So I moved so I look for office space, and I find one at Ngomo because everything else was too expensive. And this time I wanted to do something bigger. So Creme calls me. He's like, you know what? So this happened between the time the shop was closed and the time I was thinking of opening a new one. So I called my mom, like, hey, help me with some small money. I want to get some office space. I think my mom, that was the biggest donation she ever gave me. It was like 80 G's. And Creme tells me, so Creme and I are now starting conversations, and he tells me he's been thinking of opening a business. But he's noticed I'm very good at that, the administration and front office, and he wants to open a DJ Academy, okay? So are we able to go into a partnership where he's the one that teaches and provides the equipment, and then me, I just set up the business and I run it. And I was like, yeah, sure.
You're a big name. You're a cool guy.
Let's do it. So now the decision for me and for me to get. So at this particular point now, I decided to get a bigger office. Okay. So we went to Ngomo, where there's poster and stuff, so on. They're in the middle of the market. Then we got the top floor. It used to be a church, so I got the whole floor. I think I was paying like 10 G's a month. I can't remember. So this is what influences the office that I get, because now Creme is interested in going to business with me. First of all, that was very good for my pride. I was like, you know what?
I must be doing something right.
Yeah, because this guy, first of all, is a brand at this time. He'll help me publicize my business. Okay. So now I've got the 2 parlor. Unfortunately, now it's been put on hold temporarily. So we're doing home calls. That's the advantage of tattoos. You can do them from anywhere. I'm still importing my stuff, although that business is like it's dying out. My interest now is starting to shift.
It's not. It's dying out in you, but demand is still there.
Demand is still there, but now you've got everyone now selling this stuff.
Okay.
It's readily available in all the stores.
Okay, I get.
In town, and so I decided, you know what, the school sounds like a better idea, and if I mix that with my tattoos, I'll have a proper business. So I tell Creme, I'll get a whole floor, okay? Then I'll set one side for the music, for the DJ Academy. We called it I Can Scratch DJ Academy.
You called it?
I Can Scratch DJ Academy. And then one part, I'll leave it for the tattoo parlor.
Yeah.
Okay? So when I moved there, it took me about a month or so to prepare and move. But...
And what year is this? 2009? Have we moved on?
Yeah, this is 2009 now. So when I set up, I noticed that my tattoo business started dying off because of the distance. It was too far.
The location.
The location was too far. It was a big ghetto. So I couldn't even reach the upmarket anymore. Yeah, it was just not working. I was having issues with my tattoo artists.
What kind of issues? You're not paying them more?
I'm not paying them because I'm not making, when I count my, when I look at my book balance, whatever I'm left with, it's not making sense.
Yeah.
And I don't shut the business. So I have to use some of your money to pay whatever I'm paying. Yeah.
You were taking their cut
and
using it for expenses.
I think I should have gone to them before I got to that point.
Okay.
Because we could have easily negotiated and discussed this.
Yeah.
But I didn't. So
Because you used to pay them what at the end of the month?
so I started with every day.
Uh-huh.
And then I noticed the more you have money going through your account, the better for you. Then I started doing it weekly, bi-weekly. Then it became every month. And sometimes I'm not even paying them. And so
Okay.
Yeah, so it got wild. And I'm like, so back to the George story. So at some point, so George left and I was only left with one guy. I think we had a fight and it couldn't work out. I remember George coming to my house at 7 p.m., the tattoo artist, to ask for his balance. It was like 15 G's. His brother was a policeman and I was scared. The guy came dressed in some army uniform and my sister was there. I think that was the first time I experienced unbelievable anxiety.
Yeah.
You can see this guy. First of all, you're called by the security guard down there. The cops are here for you. Then they're coming to you, then you don't know what to do. Yeah, eventually we negotiated and I think I sold one of the things and then I paid him. But where was I?
Hey, that must have been scary.
It was scary.
Yep.
Yeah, so my tattoo business started dying off, okay? But I was doing okay because I still had the music school and also my focus was leaning more towards there because it had the potential to grow to something big.
But did you have students starting to come?
Yeah, beginner class, so we had 2 classes, beginner class, advanced class. Yeah. So beginner class, we had another DJ called DJ Touch. I think you know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they touch with you?
Yeah. So Touch was also, he started as an employee, then I think later turned into a partner because he was the only guy I had left. Yeah, so Touch used to teach the beginner class.
Yeah.
Touch was very, very good.
Yeah, Touch is good.
He's even up to this day, I believe he's one of the best DJs.
He's in animation now.
Yeah, he's doing all those things. So Touch became the tutor because now Mr. Creme de la Creme, the superstar, was not available. So Creme would be like, come and get the decks at my house. So Creme used to live 2 minutes from my house. So I'd pass through his house and then so at this time I had a small car, a Fielder. My mom had bought it for us.
Okay.
To use for taxi. So it was my sister's property. But I don't know how I ended up making my property and it wasn't doing what it was intended to do.
Yeah.
So I would pass through Creme's house, get the decks, go to school. When Creme is feeling like he would pass by, he would teach his class, he used to do the advanced courses. But he was working a lot, so the guy was constantly busy.
But you had to pay him?
No, he's a partner.
Okay.
I'm not paying him anything, he's a partner. That is his contribution to the business. Yeah, but we were getting, so advanced class was 10,000, I think, sorry, beginner class was 10 G's. Advanced class was I think double or 15. Yeah. So that was running okay. It wasn't doing well, but it was running okay. So we had classes, we had students enrolling every now and then. Actually, quite a good number of DJs passed through that thing.
Can you remember any of them?
There's a guy called Babu, he's now in Dubai. There's a guy called Static, quite a number of them. There's a guy called Lee, he was working with K-Trix in the spin cycle thing.
Okay. That's quite a number of guys, man.
Do you know that DJ school grew to the point where I had a graduation for them? Yeah? And they invited their parents.
What?
Yeah. They invited, it was a full-blown event. So today you guys are graduating, you get a certificate, and you have to invite your friends. And I gave every one of them one soda, one drink. So I give you one drink, the company shall provide one drink.
Yeah.
And then you have to provide the rest for yourself. It was a full-blown party, went until morning. But yeah. So when I noticed my tattoo...
So you were paying Touch? You were paying Touch as a
I was
trainer?
paying Touch, yeah. I think we paid him when we could afford to pay him.
Yeah.
He was doing a lot of passion. It's the vision for the company. And then, so when I noticed my tattoo business was dying, I had to get creative. I noticed that most people that used to come and get tattoos or meet my tattoo artist, they would ask them whether they can teach them how to draw. So I invented another business called Afshon School of Tattoos. Oh my goodness. So Afshon School of Tattoos, my tattoo artist now moved from tattooing people to teaching people how to tattoo. Yeah.
That's clever.
Yeah. So we would import this. So there's normally there's special skins that you use to learn how to draw tattoos, and that's what we were using. And it grew. We had at least maybe 5-6 students every month, and that they were paying, I think, 10,000. It was okay, but also it wasn't sustainable. It didn't go for so long because, first of all, marketing was a problem. Ideally, parents don't support their kids through such things.
Yeah.
Even DJ Academy, I remember I had to go through a lot of conversations with parents trying to convince them to bring their kids, and it was a good idea, and it's a career that people can actually do. Yeah. So it was I was always convincing parents. All my businesses were had to convince parents. So yeah, so the DJ Academy was doing well. We ran it for about, I think now we're going into 2010. And one day, during the prime of the business, Mr. Creme de la Creme calls me and tells me, "Hey, my friend, unfortunately, I can't continue with this anymore, so I need my equipment."